In this video, we are going to see how to work with the journal register. This is a new feature which has been added in this current version of the software. It's a beta version, so we can have a look at it. Let's say, for example, when I'm going to make a journal entry for any particular ledger, let's say prepaid for yard. So now I have 50,000 real prepaid in the yard account. I want to adjust this one JVs in every month. I'm going to pass an entry for let's say 8,000 real every month. I'm going to record the JV for the rent. So what I will do, I'll just pass a journal entry every month, and let's say for October month, I want to pass a journal entry prepaid account, rent account, rent for yard 10,000, and I will pass the entry for prepaid rent for the yard. So this is the normal entry we pass. Once we save this one, so there is no option for editing the. Once I save this or posted this JV, there is no option for editing this JV anymore. So it's been posted. So if you want to modify anything, you have to pass a rectification entry. So this option, we want to eliminate this. I want to make corrections to the JVs, and I want to do the approval cycle for this JV. So we introduce this new option called journal register. Say sometimes, let's say I delete this one, and let's go to our journal register. So when I open the journal register, I will see how many journal entries have been passed by a particular requester or the one who is entering this information. So I want to pass a JV. I'll go to create new journal entry form. So this JV request number will be automatically added. JV request number will be added, and I can enter the passing date as 31st of October, and I can say this is prepaid booking for the month of rent for the month of October, just for example, an aviation I am going to book, and I can add a new line item. This is very similar to the expenses claim we are using. So you are going to add a new line item. Here you will pass the journal entry option. So here all the ledgers are available. Let's say rent for yard. So I choose the rent for yard, and I can say this is for the rent for the month of October 2023, and the amount is like 10,000 real. So I'm passing this entry in there, and the cost allocation and all those things you can automatically change it, or you can simply go and right click and allocate the cost or employee or property, whatever it is. Simply go and say, for example, this is for project for JIT, something like that. So I just selected this cost allocation also, and I'm going to add the next line item. Say, for example, you have a journal entry of 100 line items. You can keep on adding it, and until you don't close the book, close the JV. So you want to make sure, maybe you want to continue after your break time or something like that. So you can just go on, save it and close it off. So I can come here and see the JV pass for the month of October. It is there, but it is not closed or submitted. So if it is the entries are many entries are there, you can keep on continuing these entries until the JV is finally ready to submit. So I'm going to edit this one. I'm going to enter the information. So in between, I want to break the time. You can close and go on, and then you can continue later on period. So now I'm going to add a new line item, and then here I will say this is a prepaid entry for the rent. Let's say rent for October, something like that. So I write each and every line item. I can write the narration, and I can choose debit or credit. So this is going to be credited because rent is debited. Now I'm going to credit the prepaid rent. So you can pass necessary entries, let's say 10,000 real, and if you want allocation of cost, you can allocate it. Otherwise, you can leave it as it is. If there is any entry for non expenses or revenue account, the cost allocation will not be chosen automatically. So this will not be posted as it is. So save this one. Now the JV is complete. So let's say 10,000 real and 10,000 real credit has been posted in there. And if you want to allocate the employees or property as it is, you can do it in this. Right now, I'm completed with this JV. I want to submit it to my manager. So when I click on submit, now the JV has been submitted to the manager. So now my manager can review this one, all the debits and all the allocations are correct, and then he can approve this one, verify and approve. The same procedure of expenses claim. I'm going to approve this one. Now this is approved for posting. So the approval is done. Now I'm going to check this one. Okay, everything is fine. I can post the journal to the books of accounts. So until this time, until it is posted, it will not reflect in the books of accounts. So let's close and let's check our prepaid account. There is no entry being passed in there, so it doesn't reflect any of our books. It doesn't come to our trial balance or balance sheet or receivables, wherever it will not reflect anywhere. So right now I'm going to post this one. So edit this. I can go to post the ledger. When I click on post ledger, now the voucher will be created. So the JV is created right now. I can go and check my books right now. The prepaid account has been have the JV of 10,000 here. So now the JV of 10,000 and it is giving you 40,000. So right now, if I want to make any changes in there, you cannot directly go and edit this one because this is not allowed in the posted entries. So I can, if I want to make a changes in this, I want to make it like 8,500 for this, for example. I can go and close this. I can open this one and I can delete this option. Now I can come here. It will say that posted entry will be taken off automatically. So now I can go and unlock this voucher. Your manager can unlock this and he can allow you to edit the journal entry right now. So once unlocked now, I can go and edit this one. I want to change this one to 8,500. And once this is done, I have to do the necessary correction in the credit side also, because if there is any changes in the debit, you have to have the equivalent credit also. So I'm going to change the credit side also. So that is also being done. And I will save this one and again I will submit it to my manager. So now the 8,500 has been submitted right now. He can approve it and you can post this one into the books again. So this way you can go and change the JVs and resubmit it to your manager. So right now when I see the 8,500 entry has been posted with the necessary allocations. Now if I want to, sometimes I want to do this one for the next month. So there is a recurring JVs. So this is for October and then again I want to do it for November. So I don't want to repeat all these things. I can simply come here, right click on this and clone this journal entry. So when I clone this one, a copy of this one will be created and with all the necessary entry points. So you can come here and say this one, this is for November. So I can go and change it for November. So once this is set for November, and I can make any corrections in there. So if I want to change this to November and the narration entries and all, I will just make corrections in there and I will save it to the system or submit it to my manager. Now I'm going to submit it again. So this is for the next month. So you can go on, he can approve this and we can post this to the books. So posting, it will go to the necessary ledger on the day of entry point. So if we go to journal entry right now and we check the prepaid account until November, you will see there is an additional entry being posted on this day. So it has been posted in the journal entry here. So this is how we post this entries into the books of accounts.